Hey guys, welcome to another math video. For this video, I will be talking about complex numbers and how to multiply them. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. Okay, so basically what I had already said. Okay, so let's jump right in. Okay, so when we multiply complex numbers, we typically follow normal multiplication rules. And if you have to, we would use distribution. And you always remember to simplify. There might be times when you see I squared, and if you haven't seen my complex numbers, the basics video, you might want to check that out. But I'll summarize. Basically, if you see I squared is equal to -1, and you always want to simplify that. We don't want to leave it as I squared. Okay. Okay, so let's jump into a couple of examples here. Okay, so here we got 6 times 3i, so that's just normal distribution there. So, I mean not distribution, normal multiplication, sorry. So 6 times 3i is 18i. That's all it basically is. Let's try another example here. So we got 4i times 3i. So if you multiply that together, you get 12i squared. Now here you have an I squared, and like I mentioned in the other slide, the previous one, you don't want to leave it as I squared. I squared, as I mentioned, is equal to -1. So you want to simplify that, and then all you're doing is evaluating. Alright. Okay, let's try another couple of examples here. So here we got a binomial times a binomial, because most times when you see complex numbers, you'll see them in the form a plus bi, which is a binomial. So here we can use FOIL rules. Okay, FOIL, first, outer, inner, last. If you haven't seen that video, you might want to check that one out for a quick refresher. So we're going to FOIL this together. Okay, so here we have like terms, and here we have an I squared. So we're going to go ahead and combine like terms and simplify this all in one step. Like so. Then you want to simplify this portion right here. And then here we have like terms, so you want to go ahead and combine like terms. And there, that's it. Alright, let's try another example here. Okay, so we got a binomial times a binomial. Again, we can use FOIL. Okay, we have like terms again. And again, we want to simplify. Change I squared to -1. Simplify this portion right here. And then here again, we have like terms. So we want to go ahead and combine the like terms again. And that's it. Okay guys, so basically that's the basics on how to multiply complex numbers. Of course, if you have a monomial, you multiply it to a binomial or even a trinomial. Normal distribution rules apply, and basically you just multiply. And don't forget to combine like terms at the end. Always simplify your I squareds. Okay, so don't be confused in other instances where you have variables raised to some power, because this is specific here where we're talking about complex numbers, and I is specific to complex numbers. Okay guys, well, thanks for tuning in. Any questions, leave them down in the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you need to review any of the examples, just go ahead and rewind. Otherwise, stay tuned for my next video.